members of both the county government and the national government who are present here today, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. It is with great pleasure that we are gathered here today to celebrate the 53rd Madaraka Day anniversary of our country. It's indeed a significant day in the history of our beloved country, since it was on this particular day in 1963 that our country attained internal self-rule, which led to our eventual independence. On this important day, I greet all the distinguished sons and daughters of our county who are present with us here to celebrate this important event. On behalf of the government, I salute all the people of our county and indeed all Kenyans on this auspicious occasion, which reminds us of the significance of our country's choice and the commitment to self-actualization. Brothers and sisters, this is the fourth Madaraka anniversary that we have gathered here since our county government came into existence, and this day therefore provides yet another annual opportunity to renew our faith and the commitment to our nation and to appraise our journey as our county leads towards improving the lives of our citizens. Looking back at where we came from, one will affirm without fear of contradiction that devolution was by all measurements the most important undertaking to have been instituted in the constitution of our country. Despite the many challenges that continue to surround its implementation, devolution by all means signaled a new era in our country and a turning point, particularly for the previously marginalized regions of our country. Even though today is not a day to dwell much on the details of our achievements, but we feel gratified that our holistic approach to development has enabled us to realize great strides in all the key sectors of livelihood, such as water, healthcare, roads, urban services, as well as education. For instance, the provision of early childhood is the most significant responsibility that the machinery of any responsible government system and leadership must uphold if we must make a change. In this regard, we feel specifically delighted when we reflect on the education sector as a result of the remarkable interventions undertaken by my administration with regard to early childhood. Simply said, devolution has brought a revolution to early childhood education in our county, and the positive waves of that revolution are felt every day by our children in all the 30 wards of our county. Prior to devolution, the situation of early childhood in the county was extremely wanting, both in terms of infrastructure and availability of teachers. Early childhood classrooms were literally inexistent in the entire county, and the students were subjected to study under trees or in poor makeshift structures, mainly made of wooden straws with grass-thatched roofing. The county government, upon coming into being, constructed more than 130 fully equipped modern early childhood centers in all parts of the county and employed more than 170 early childhood teachers for the different centers. Another important and related aspect of education is girl-child education, in view of the fact that educating girls is critical in inspiring economic development. Of course, it has rightfully been established since long ago that educating a girl means educating a family, and educating a family is tantamount to educating an entire nation. True to the spirit of that statement, the county government has since inception given good attention to supporting girls' schools in the county. Some of the most notable support interventions fulfilled by the county government in this regard, for instance, include the donation of 7 51-seater buses to each of the following girls' schools: Yathrib Girls Secondary School, Garissa Sub-County; Saka Girls Secondary School, Balambala Sub-County; Mudogashe Girls Secondary School, Langdera Sub-County; Neftu Girls Secondary School, Dadaab Sub-County; Ulugo Girls Secondary School, Logo Sub-County; Fafi Girls Secondary School in Fafi Sub-County; and Haji Idris Girls Secondary School in Dadaab Sub-County. Ladies and gentlemen, the buses were acquired and donated by the county government to these schools with the aim of easing the transport needs of the students and mitigating the security concerns that had bedeviled our girls, particularly those studying in remote and far-to-reach areas of the county. I have personally been accompanying the distribution of these buses to the different schools, and it's indeed gratifying to witness the joy that this little gesture brings to our daughters as they manifestly sing out the happiness in their hearts while receiving the buses. Other support aspects undertaken by the county government for the education sector include the following: the construction of 2 dormitories, each of more than 60-bed capacity, for Saka Girls Secondary Schools and Mudogashe Girls Secondary School. These facilities were constructed with the aim of encouraging and enhancing girl child education. The fencing of more than 30 school compounds, particularly girls' primary and secondary boarding schools, to ensure the safety and security of the students. Donation of sanitary pads to all girls' secondary schools in the county. Support with the construction of school dining halls, administration blocks and staff houses in different schools. Creating of a scholarship program of Kenya shillings 15 million as a special program to support university students studying specialized subjects such as medicine and engineering. Support the establishment of the County Education Board and facilitating execution of its mandate. Organizing and facilitating appropriate education forums to deliberate on performance improvement for county schools in the KCPE and KCSE exams. Finally, support all schools with the hiring of teachers for a number of schools in the county. Ladies and gentlemen, it is worth noting that the above listed support activities as provided under the education function do not necessarily fall within the purview of the county government constitutionally, but it is the county government which found it fitting and necessary to undertake these activities for the sake of our own people. Nevertheless, such is the level of commitment manifested by my administration in attending to the needs of our people in relation to all the other governmental functions and services, whether devolved or otherwise. Fellow Garissans, I wish to use the medium of this speech to appreciate the high-profile visit made recently to our county by the head of the Republic, His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta. On behalf of the people of Garissa, I wish to thank the President once again for the life-changing projects he inaugurated for our county. In particular, the connecting of our county to the national power grid is a dream come true for many of our people. Not only has this brought an end to decades of our county's reliance on diesel generators, but our county is now well on track for a 24-hour business economy and a major investment boost. All previously unfulfilled economic ventures in our county, such as the setting up of slaughterhouses, tanneries and fruit processing factories, can now proceed without hiccups. The development, or this development rather, should spur a vibrant livestock-backed economy, as it will bring an end to live animals being transported to Nairobi for slaughter. Our livestock products should henceforth be processed within the county, wherein meat and other products will be refrigerated and supplied to other parts of the country. Ladies and gentlemen, the high voltage power brought about by the project to our county is quality power and should open the doors to investors from all over the world. This is because industries and factories should now operate with minimum of disruptions. Following this development, we are already putting in place plans for the first ever Garissa Investment Summit, which will be organized to showcase the value proposition of our county and unleash its investment potential. It's worth mentioning that we have already profiled over 10 major, doable and profitable investment opportunities, and we are hopeful that investors will come to the planned investment summit with the objective of taking up these great opportunities. Fellow Garissans, as we pursue our development aspirations, we must remember that no meaningful development can be achieved in an environment of insecurity. Hence, it's incumbent upon us to take every opportunity to remind ourselves and our people of this important aspect of our life. I must at this juncture commend the good works being undertaken by the security agency in the county under the able leadership of Ambassador Mohammed Saleh and the county commissioner. Of course, security is a collective responsibility, and we as a county shall continue to play our role in terms of working closely with the national government, organs in the county by dedicating whatever efforts and resources possible towards preventive and proactive security measures to guarantee the safety and well-being of our people in all parts of the county. I must also call for the contribution of every resident in the county towards securing the county. One such area of cooperation that we recommend strongly is the need to assist security agencies in every way we can to make their jobs easier. For instance, I wish to exhort our wazirs and community leaders to revive and indeed enhance their traditional peace-building mechanisms to ensure lasting harmony and coexistence amongst the communities of the county. Ladies and gentlemen, the past period of my administration has properly ushered devolution into our county. My government, as the first county government in Garissa under devolution, has come a long way as a change agent in terms of laying the foundation for the sustainable development of our people. Of course, the laying of that foundation was not without problems, and as expected, there were many challenges, including deliberate obstacles such as a myriad of unwarranted court cases brought against us by political antagonism. We have also on many occasions been faced with well-orchestrated betrayals and sabotages from within the system. However, both my demeanor and experience, my preference will be to forget the past and forge on with speed to conclude the remaining period of my government in the best of profiles possible. This I will do through sincerity of effort, honesty of purpose, and sacrifice for the larger good of our people. In concluding my speech, I would like to take this opportunity to remind ourselves that our collective aim should be inculcate patriotism in our hearts so that we protect our county and our country at large. This we should do from all sorts of vice and retrogression. It is also worth noting that we are entering into a period of active politics, and I would like to take this opportunity to call on all politicians aspiring for elective positions to be civil in the way we conduct ourselves and accept the caution that there is no alternative to the peaceful coexistence of our people. It's also imperative that we all endeavor to promote peaceful conduct at all times as we seek to pursue our democratic rights and aspirations, even under different banners. God bless our beloved country.